Hello everyone, today I'm going to be thinking about the 2015 general election and why some people are calling for electoral reform. It's all to do with mathematics. Take a look at these plates. So these three plates represent approximately the share of seats given to the two main parties and everyone else in the general election. So Conservatives, just over half, 51%, 331 seats. The Labour Party here, represented by this red plate, 232 seats, which is between 35 and 36%, and everybody else the rest. So that's the number of seats, but is that fair? Well, some people say yes, it's fair. There are 640 separate regions, and each region votes independently, and they vote for who they want. But what if the percentage of votes cast for each party was actually the percentage of seats that they got? Because that kind of seems fair as well. Let's have a look how this would look then. Now look, when we put the share of the votes together, you can see the Conservatives now 36.9%, not quite as good, and certainly not a majority, a bit more than the Labour Party is sort of not too different, slightly less. But look here, this is the great unrepresented minority. There are a third almost of all voters here, and if you compare that to here, you can see a massive difference in the white section. So lots of people saying, well, my vote didn't really count. Let's have a look at two specific examples of parties where they're saying their supporters didn't really count. Well, Nigel Farage's UKIP, UK Independence Party, did pretty well at the 2015 general election in terms of number of votes. 1 in 8 people, that's 12.66% actually, voted for UKIP. So, well, 1 in 8, that's, an eighth of 650 seats is quite a lot of seats. However, here's what actually happened. They got one seat, because that's the way the system works. They were second in quite a lot of places, but an eighth of the entire electorate are now feeling slightly miffed. I'm not a UKIP supporter or any other party supporter particularly, but you can kind of see their point. Let's have another look at another party, the Green Party. Let's see what happened to them. Well, here are the Greens, one seat in Parliament, that's Brighton, central Brighton, and again a much bigger percent, I think 3.8% of the vote. So you can see why the smaller parties are definitely a bit miffed about this. Now, I don't say this because I'm a politician, I say this because I think what interests me is the mathematics of how it helps. So if you want to go and find out about what the alternatives are, you can go and search on the web for alternative voting, proportional representation, or if you're a historian, go and have a look at why this first past the post system was invented, which is pretty much just to produce a winner from two parties. So we shouldn't criticise the system which was invented, we should just try and improve it, I guess. Anyway, that's quite enough politics for me. I'm a mathematician, not a politician. But go away, play with plates, and try and make your own pie charts. Why not? Thanks for listening. See you soon.